Some cities have inevitable destinations, places that are supposed to illustrate the color and culture of its host, places that more often reflect ourselves whether we like it or not. Just because you know where you're going doesn't mean you know how you'll react when you get there. One of the greatest galleries in the world, each weighty step through the Van Gogh Museum draws closer to the end of a prolific collection and story of art's most popular painter. Vincent van Gogh began painting when he was 27 years old and died just 10 years later. Considered a failure by his contemporaries and an artistic troubadour only in hindsight, the notoriously unstable Van Gogh died days after a botched suicide attempt in 1890, supposedly having sold just one painting. Feeling Van Gogh is an interactive, permanent exhibit for visually impaired visitors. The brushstrokes of Van Gogh's familiar painting Sunflowers are slightly raised so guests can touch the replica, smell a bouquet, and hear audio clips composed for the artwork. The reproduction lures me because of its contrast with an unusually damp Amsterdam morning, the kind of gray I'd imagine reserved for solemn crowds at the fully booked Anne Frank house. For a second, I hesitate to touch the painting. Museums are like people. The most sacred things are almost always kept out of reach. This exhibit's purpose of accessibility is admirable, a worthy tribute to its complicated artist, and wholly consistent with our experience in the city of tulips. From rich Pennecook lunches to friendly pickup sports throughout nearby parks, Amsterdam is among the most inviting places we've been fortunate to visit. A city meant to lift someone from gray days. Go further.